All right, welcome back. And now we're going to do a checkpoint. So again, pause the video, graph this on your own using the techniques we've been doing the last couple of examples, and then come back and see if you got the same thing I got. All right, so here we go. So the first thing is secant. So I'm going to focus on the graph of cosine. So I'm going to look at y equals cosine of x over 2, which we've done before, right? But let's go through it again. So here, again, cosine, the period goes from 0 to 2 pi. So in this case here, when x over, the argument inside is x divided by 2. So x divided by 2 equal to 0 implies that x is equal to 0. And then x divided by 2 is equal to 2 pi is going to tell us that x is equal to 4 pi. So now the period is from 0 to 4 pi now. Okay? So let's get our points, right? So let's get our points. So it's going to start at 0. So 0, not 4x. 4 pi divided by 4, right? That's the period. So 4 pi divided by 4 is going to be pi. So at 0, it's going to be at the maximum, so that's going to be 1. And then the next one is going to be at pi, right? So that's going to be pi 0. And the next one is going to be 2 pi, and that's going to be down at -1. And then the next point is going to be at 3 pi, and that's going to be back at 0. And finally, we end up with 4 pi, and we're back at 1. Okay? Now we've got the points to graph. Ultimately graph our secant function. Okay? So we've got so at 0 it's 1. Let's do 1 here, -1 there. Okay, so now we're going to start at 1. Oh, let's do our, hold on a second, let's do our x-axis here. Okay. Okay. So pi is 0, and then -1, and then 0, and then +1, then 0, then -1, 0 over here, -1. And so again, I'm just going to connect with the dotted line. Okay, and now again, wherever it crosses the x-axis, that's where asymptotes are for secant. Okay, and our secant function is going to intersect at the max and mins of our cosine function. So it's going to go up here, down here, up here, like that. And it makes sense because it's even, right? It's symmetric about the y-axis, so it looks good. Have a great day.